So a few months ago on TikTok, people started presenting their spoons to the council, to the TikTok audience, to see whether or not, well, kind of just to see whether or not it irks you out. Does it freak you out a bit? Does it make you want to eat off the spoon or throw up in a nearby bin? So I thought no better than to do a spoon review.
Spoon review!
I mean, there's something about the wiggly the way it curves. Now, a lot of people are going to say,
oh, but Tom.
And I'd go, what?
But Tom, look how handy it is that you can rest your teaspoon on top of your mug.
And I'd say, why are you eating so much honey that you need a specific spoon for it? What's wrong with you? How sore of a throat do you have? Only for beverages, never mouth. It's never mouth. That spoon will stay the same distance from my mouth as basically every other dick on the planet. Other dick. Why did I say other? That implies that my own dick is exempt from said rule. Or if not my dick, there is one other dick that is exempt from said rule. You get my point. Are we doing a rating system? I guess. How many doses of morphine would I have to be on for it to calm me down enough to use the spoon? The higher, the worse. Ideally, you want 0 morphine. This, 7 morphines. Not a good start. Oh, what is that monstrosity? It's how I'd imagine like someone with one eye would look like in cutlery form. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you don't want to be offensive. Like, I'm sorry you were born with just one eye and it's in the center of your face, but like, you are freaking me out a little bit. This feels a little bit silly, to be honest with you. This isn't a spoon. This is also a fork. So we've kind of abandoned spoon review. I wouldn't put it anywhere near my mouth, mainly because I feel like I'd lose a tongue. I'm going to say 1 less morphines and say 6 morphines. My grandma's Christmas spoon. Oh, and at the end of this video, I'm going to present to you my spoon. Wow. Okay. Shout out whoever that is in the reflection. Doesn't quite look like a grandma. I mean, they're not grandma hands. If that's grandma hands, then tell me your grandma's moisturizer. First of all, what we've got is our first gold submission. I get a bit freaked out by metal in general. If I come round to your house and you've got gold cutlery, I shall be eating my lasagna like a dog. It's our first pattern as well. And although I can appreciate the detail, the intricacy of whoever's designed this, they were committing acts of terrorism while doing so because, oh, it's not making me feel good. It's not making me feel good. I'm gonna have to say 8 morphine. I'd immediately just wouldn't use it. I wouldn't even try to use it. Wow. I mean, it was wrapped in Dracula's handkerchief, I guess. But what revealed later was quite significantly the best spoon we've seen this episode. This is great. This is a really great spoon. Maybe potentially too small if we're really picking at straws here. It's a brilliant spoon and one that I'd be happy to use most days. Oh, it's rash.
Oh, he could be in a bit of trouble.
The handle, it's so important. And this is just reminding me of a penny. Kind of my hands feel sticky after touching pennies a bit. We live in a cashless society now. So, and you have to ask yourself, is that right? Don't know what it has to do with this spoon. But I do want to appreciate the intricacy of the design. I do, but it's too much. It almost kind of looks like I've walked into a tattoo shop and I don't really know what I want, but I know I want a tattoo. So ink me up, lads. And they've looked at each other and gone, I mean, we could do flowers. Yeah, we can do flowers, I guess. We'll just do flowers, I guess. Also, the metal looks dirty and old and rusty and ugh. 6 morphines again. 6 morphines. Oh, I mean, wrap it up. Where does the handle start and end? This looks like a bottle opener. They're not even evenly spaced as well. Can you see the gap in between 2 and 3 finger is lower than the other 2 gaps? It's like when you see someone's feet and their middle toe's the longest. You're like, fucking, I'm pretty sure you can park closer to Tesco if you showed a doctor that thing. I flinched like an abused child. Yeah. I feel like my dad and my now stepmom are arguing. Sort of recoiled. I'm like, oh, I want to go home. I want to go home. Yeah, 9 morphines. Oh, I mean, what are we doing here? I'd like to present to the council a fork I made. Why would you make that? This one isn't being taken seriously, mainly because I think it's just been used to piss me off. I mean, it's half fork, half sort of the thing you use to scrape off ice off of your windshield. If you're ever, you know, looking to twirl some spaghetti while de-icing your car, this is the fork for you. Maybe this is what forks look like before they're sort of given to the public. Maybe we just sort of make forks in a really long sort of line, and it's someone's job just to sort of slice them like lasagna sheets. But the fact that I'm not even gonna rate this one. With every good political and sort of socially aware movement, you're going to get imposters. You're going to get sort of people with bad intentions, bad actors. Essentially what I'm trying to say is this fork has the sort of political equivalent of the government hiring actors to go try and start the looting at like left-wing human rights protests. Like, we're trying to do a good thing here and you want to rob a Tesco. Why are you doing that then? Why are you pissing on the doorstep of an Aldi? That doesn't feel right. Yeah, I mean, you could sit in it. I'd probably want to sit in it, actually. I'd want to sit in that. In terms of using it to eat, I think it's bigger than me. So I think I would be considered little spoon to this spoon, I think. Most spoons, I'm considered big spoon. This one, not so much. The youths are going to come in, they're going to make their jokes, they're going to try and, you know, make their friends laugh, and that's all good. Like, I can take a joke. We have a sense of humour here, but there does get to a point. Should we get back to what we were here for? Just me stood in front of a bunch of autistic people. That we have real business to attend to. Yes, some of them are fiddling, some of them have ear defenders on, but they're family and we have business to attend to. So if you'd allow us. Wow. To be honest, I wasn't expecting this. I've spent the whole of this video talking about the intricacies of metals, and now you've presented plastic spoon. To the untrained eye, you'd think, well, plastic, there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to understand the social consequences to using the digger spoon. Because yes, would I have any sort of physical reaction to using this spoon? No. Would I receive potentially physical threats if I pulled this spoon out in a public area? Yes, because I look like I'm cosplaying a 5-year-old. It works. It's a great spoon, but I'm currently eating solids. I went off sort of pureed carrot around the age of 18 months, I think. It has got wheels though, so that's kind of sick. Look at that. I mean, it's giving me, you know, those pictures on like Facebook Marketplace where people are trying to sell mirrors. Just sort of see you leaning over. Fuck, you know, TikTok are going to love this. TikTok, they're going to lap it up. There is nothing better than belittling potentially a life-altering diagnosis in autism down to a spoon preference. So, perfect size, great shape, doesn't get too thin at the top. Again, potentially some detailing. The fact that it is so smooth. You know, like if you accidentally click on the wrong tab, sometimes you'll see an explicit video with someone entirely dressed in latex and you're like, I've gone too far there, haven't I? I'm all for a bit of a push and a pull, but that person is dressed head to toe in latex and has a gag in their mouth. I think but apart from that, great spoon, lovely spoon. I'd want to eat ice cream off this spoon. One morphine, and that would just be for the high, not really the spoon. That'd just be because at this point I'm addicted to morphine because I keep asking for morphine to use spoon. Surely the comments agree. Where did you get her? I need to know. Yeah. Who the fuck is your plug? Are they nearby? Can they travel? I present to the council the spoons on my hotel. What would you even use for that? What would you use for that? Actually, the more I look at it, the more I'm starting to question myself. Not like that, not sexually. More just sort of, would I use the spoon? And it's giving me a bit Harry Potter wand vibes. Hear me out. What if it's only used for very watery soup? I can kind of see myself using it for that only with a slurpy slap. Right, okay, I feel like you know when you're like, yeah, I should join the chess club because I'm into chess. That'd be fun. And then you walk in and the first guy you see is sort of chewing his own elbow and you go, well, I don't like chess that much. Oh, no. Look at that. Look at that shape. Look at it. Look at those fingernails. Oh Oh, no. No. Sorry, it's not about, look, it's not about who's presenting it, but look at the shape on that. It looks like one of those ergonomic chairs you avoid buying at IKEA. I mean, look at it. Look at it when it reveals itself. It's creepy. It's creepy. I wouldn't use it. 11 morphines. You've also wrapped it in a tea towel, giving weird, it looked like I'm imagining some sort of like, that whole video just gave me sort of a vibe of like a fat guy in a robe, and he just sort of flashes you and he's got a really tiny willy and you're like, whoa, I was just trying to use the hotel pool. Sorry, didn't think I'd see this in the lift. Don't like that shape out. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't like that. Is it even a spoon? I mean, it's a fucking poor attempt at a spoon, isn't it? It looks like if you described a spoon to a blind man, he'd go, well, you said it was a bit wider at the top. There's too much oon and not enough couldn't have said it better myself. If I see that spoon at our table, so help me God. So help me God. May I present my perfectly balanced and weighted spoon to the council for consideration? Fighting words, jackass. Wow.
Dear basketball.
That is beautiful. Bit dirty at the bottom. Bit dirty at the bottom. It's great. It's beautiful. It's lovely. I'd eat off that spoon every day of the week. Wow. That's going top 3 spoons we've seen in this video. 0 morphine. Put the morphine away, lads. Why are you offering me morphine at dinner? Weird creep. It's just shit. You've presented it in a rag that you'd bleed a radiator with, first of all. You've put the colours and the patterns on the bit that goes in my mouth, and it's black. Like, it's black and rusty. Not nothing wrong with the first bit there. I just meant, like, it looks old. It looks old metal. It looks like it's had a life. Like, this spoon is just reminding me of, like, just a really wrinkly old person. And you wouldn't ask them to sort of hand feed you mints throughout the day, would you? Oh, fuck off. Fuck right off. Right, we're finishing the video there. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So if you enjoyed it, I don't know how many more spoon reviews we're going to do. And with that, I guess I leave you with this. My spoon. Look at that. There is detailing on it. The back makes me feel a bit sick. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, we don't have to do doggy, do we? The detailing is consistent, symmetrical. You are welcome.